Welcome to the podcast of Caleb and Israel. On this podcast, we are talking about living a more productive life. This is one of hopefully many episodes to come. And we are sitting out here in the car and just absolutely nothing, but we are talking about being productive. And so we're going to start off with some topics here. One of the first topics we're going to talk about is waking up early and why it should be essential in anyone's life who is attempting to be productive.
That is right. This is episode 1. Hopefully we're going to start her off with a banger here. But again, waking up early is the beginning of your productive life. If you're one of those people who wakes up, 9:30 now, you're not a morning person. Well, you can become a morning person. It just takes some work. So, again, you can't start off just waking up at 6:30 right after you have been waking up at 9:30 for years. You have to work your way down. So you start off with a nice 8:30. It's still not super early, but it's solid. Start off with 8:30, get down to 8 o'clock. In a month, get down to 7:30, and then as soon as you know it, you will be down to that 6:30 mark. And that is a key way to start off your productive life. Is not just your productive life, but your productive day is waking up early. And there's so much that can be done with your morning before you work or whatever. Go to the gym, you can run, you can I don't know, do yoga, whatever you're into, walk your dog. If you get up and you go, your day will be productive, and it's just a solid way to start your day.
Mm-hmm. He touched on getting up and going and all this stuff, and yes, that is so essential in being productive. Is you can wake up early, but what are you going to do with that time? You have to have something good to fill that time, and a very great way to start out a day is just waking up early and going out and exercising. That has always been proven just to be such an amazing thing, because you get out those endorphins and you just feel good. Your stress is reduced by a lot, and you kind of go throughout the day with more of an energized mindset because you worked out and whatever you did, and it clears your mind, and it's really an awesome thing. Waking up early is absolutely not something that I enjoy. And I don't think there's really anyone out there who enjoys waking up early, and it's quite painful at times. It just no one wants to wake up at 6 or 5, but it is very, very essential. Israel, what do you think about your phone and how that plays in a productive morning? Like, what should be done about a phone or an electronic device first thing in the morning?
I would say in the morning, you're going to want to get up, you're going to want to check your Instagram, you're going to want to check your text. I would say put that away. You can have time later. I would say wake up. If you're a religious person, read your scriptures, read the Bible, read a book. The average millionaire reads 3 nonfiction books a day. Or a year, my bad. Reads 3 fiction books a year. It's a great way to be diligent and drive yourself to do something. Just read a book. Read a good book. After you've kind of woken up, you've got your brain moving. I would say, again, stay away from your phone and get on to what you're going to do. You're going to go running. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Do those things. I would also say a big thing about phones is at nighttime. You're about to go to bed, you're laying in bed, you're comfy, you want to get on your phone, you want to watch videos, you want to do things, play some games. I would say don't do that. The blue light from screens has been proven to keep people awake, make it triggers their brain in a way that it keeps you awake. I would say don't do that. If you want to go to bed early, if you want to wake up early, you have to go to bed early. You have to get a good night's sleep. And again, phones, computers, playing video games, Xboxes is a big problem. A big factor in why people are lazy and do not wake up early, because they are up late. So again, I would say drive yourself. It'll help you be productive for the rest of your life, not just your day, the rest of your life. If you learn how to remove yourself from your phone when you need to, and if you don't feel like you need it all the time, that's a great way to be productive.
Absolutely, yeah. Our phones are sometimes a excellent source of information and communication, but they're also at times our worst enemies when we're trying to be productive. And you see, everyone has 24 hours in a day, and yet you wonder why there are some people out there who are absolute billionaires, and you wonder why there's some people out there who are absolutely homeless and are broke. And part of the reason is because those who are millionaires are using their 24 hours extremely wisely. And that is part of it, is that no one has more time than anyone else. Good heavens. Anyway, but and so yeah, it's just a big thing. Being productive is just such if you're productive, it's extremely easy, and just being successful after being productive will fall into place. I don't know if there is a million out there unless they just randomly inherited money. I don't know if that there's a million out there that just is just ridiculously lazy. That's because in order to get that $1 million, you have to work for it, and you have to spend your time wisely, and you only have so much time. And so, each time or each hour that you waste just goes away, and it's gone forever. I heard something about the average person using YouTube for approximately 2 hours a day, and while maybe that doesn't sound like much, over the course of an entire year, that equals 2 full months of YouTube usage, and that's hundreds of, even thousands of dollars down the drain in time just spent watching YouTube. And so there's so many things that we do which are unproductive, and they absolutely destroy lives because we waste, time here, time there, but it adds up like crazy.
Agreed. And as he touched on, you have 24 hours in the day. It is up to you what you use those 24 hours on. It's not, you can't just fall into a rhythm where you wake up and you just, you're on your phone forever. At nighttime, you're on your phone. You can use those things for your hobbies, for your building yourself up better, reading books. Again, as I said, it is up to you how you are going to spend your day. So choose wisely with your time, because again, time is the most precious substance we own. We only have so much of it. There will always be more YouTube videos, but building yourself up better is more important. So again, choose wisely how you use your day, and you will hopefully have a productive life.
So let's talk about, let's say you have this like really difficult activity you have to do. For some people it's school or work or whatever it may be, but something, like a lesson in math or a test or a study you have to do. What are some, maybe, what's a game plan or strategy for tackling that specific item or that specific activity?
I would say push yourself. Push yourself not to become lazy. Recently, I had to take my hunter safety quiz, and I went through all the thing, but some stuff I skipped. I get to the test, and I just become lazy. I started just pressing random ones, not reading the explanations as much, and it hurt me. I didn't pass the first time, but I had to try again. The second time, I was more attentive, and I passed. Attentiveness is everything. Diligence is everything. If you become lazy, your work will be sloppy. Your work will show it. I would say study up. Remember the things that you studied on. Don't just skim through the book. Study up, and whatever it is you're doing, you will succeed on if you put in the time. It's up to you to put on the time. You can't just think you are bad at something and blame it on you're just not smart enough. You can be smart enough. It depends on how you use your time and what you do that will judge if you pass on the test. So again, diligence is key. And just stay attentive and stay learning all the time.
So far, the couple things we've touched on being a more productive person is, to be diligent, to be especially attentive, to, as much as you're able to, physically exercise. I don't think you can really ever go wrong with physically exercising. Just such an amazing thing. But what would you say maybe another aspect of a productive person would be?
I would say morals. I would say if you are a sinful person who does a lot of things you should not be doing, you're watching movies, you're reading the books, you're listening to music, you're doing things you should not be doing, that is going to hurt your performance in life, because you are going to think, well, I'll never be good enough. I like these things, and I don't want to give them up. I would say abstain from sin, and you will be productive. You will drive yourself to do things, as I've found that in my own life. If I just want to go watch a movie or watch a YouTube video, I will not clean my room. I will not, get things ready for the next day. I just want to lay around. So I would say abstain from sin, and you will be diligent. You will seek to rise yourself up instead of just wallowing in the sin that you're in. So again, just if you remain a good person, you remain true to God, you will be diligent, and you will bring yourself up.
Well, another thing I'd say about productivity is that, of course, for pretty much everyone, it's not easy. Quite naturally, it's extremely easy to waste time, but it's not nearly as easy to do the hard things. And so I would say, like, a productive person is, productivity is pain oftentimes, either physically or mentally, And as humans, it's very, very natural for us to want to avoid any pain. However, there's an old saying that says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And there is a lot of truth in that. Pain really does help you to be productive, because it drives you and it makes you stronger. And as you continue to be stronger, you just are able to do more and you have more energy.
Agreed.
And yeah, that is just some of the basics
Yes,
of
agreed.
being productive.
Willpower is also a big thing. If you will drive yourself to bring yourself higher if you have the willpower to do things. I recently had some friends who told me that if you take cold showers instead of just warm ones, you will raise your willpower. I would say that's totally true. Driving yourself to do new things you're scared of, things that you don't.
What in the world? What in the world? Dude!
Bro.
Oh my heavens! What in the world? I thought it was my own reflection!
No!
Oh, I thought it was my own reflection!
No.
I thought it was my own reflection for the first time. Like, why this? What?
You absolutely like a girl. You scared them.
Oh man! Oh, it was so good.
You're like, bro.
Oh,
Bro.
that was epic.
We're still recording.
Oh, you are never gonna live that down.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
no,
I'm
no.
sorry. If
so
I scared you.
Dude.
Oh man.
You scared me. I just heard Caleb yell. Dude, I was like, what is
It's
going
like,
on?
why is my own reflection so close? Like, what in the world?
Your reaction, you looked, you did this.
It's like in cartoons when they look at the
Nice.
Okay, I'll close.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
That was good.
That was good.
That was
good.
great.
That was good. Good job.
We can edit that out. I can edit that out.
That's fine.
Okay.
So after that,
Sorry, we were in the car and someone came up and scared us. Again, just, fun times.
we were touching on, willpower. That is such a important thing. Yeah, he talked about cold showers. Cold showers are something that really helps because it just helps you to put your body into submission. And if you're able to put your body into submission in whatever way, then it's just such a beneficial thing, especially for being productive, because no one wants to go out and do those things which are difficult and things which, they need to get done. No one likes to do them, but the more willpower and the more power over your body or power over your mind especially that you have is extremely nice. And your mind is what your body, your mind becomes what your body is, really. Wherever you are in your mind, that is really the physical state that you become. And so if you're lazy in your mind, then yes, you will be lazy. Everything, or from what I know, the majority of things really tend to start in the mind, and as they go through the mind, they become your behavior and they become what you do. And so I once heard that your mind is one of the only things, if not the only thing in this world that you actually genuinely have control over. And if you think about it, it seems pretty legitimate, because we cannot control the weather. We can't even control if we fall down and break a leg. And so our minds are, we have so much control over them. And so if we can put those into submission, then therefore we are able to become better productive, because our minds are what our bodies are.
Agreed. These are all good points. I would say just always be searching to make yourself better. You can never do too much to make yourself better. We will never be perfect, but we can try. We can certainly try. Again, just have a productive day. You know the decisions you make. You know what you're going to do. Again, it's not easy, as Caleb said. It's not easy. It's never going to be easy, but you know what you choose to do your day with. Choose wisely. And just always be searching for new things to build yourself up and become a better person.
And I think with that would be a good note for us to end our first episode on living productively. We'll hopefully have another episode coming next week. But this has been Caleb.
This is Israel, and I hope you enjoyed. We will catch you on the next one. This is us out.